searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home.
Well, and triple well again. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back again to another Suffer session on Blitz. So, I tried to call my dad up. Apparently, he wanted to tune with me for a couple of times, but apparently it's not going to be the case for this stream. I'm not really sure if he is going to pick up or not sometime soon, but that is pretty much the least of what I am hoping for, apart from his behalf. Also, what's up to everybody that's tuning on in? I see Taco, Bonkers, Trigger. What's going on, guys? Good to see y'all as always. Just gonna keep my sensitivity right up right over here. So we're just gonna head right to the left. Of course, we're gonna be doing our average friendly attempt at 6K once again from Bonkers, of course. So I should probably just make a road to 6K in the Rhino, like what? And I got outspotted, of course. So, well, it was the complete opposite. Oh, yep, there it is. Already getting kerplunkered from the start of the game. Not even like 30 seconds in. That's incredible. Oh, there's a 92E1 right there. And I don't know how I missed that. Alright, observation device broken. At least it gave me a pen that time. There's a nice pen. 296 though. Wow, game. Whoop. Wow, my ping just jumped to 370. That's crazy. He's gonna allow me to reload my 2 shots. That's pretty nifty on your behalf, I should say, 95E6. So, of course, the 183 gets spotted off the back. There's Super Conk over there too. Just gonna move up just a little bit forward so that way I can maybe get some peeking shots into this guy. He does end up poking, but that's a beautiful shot right into his vehicle. He does kill my driver whatsoever, but that's totally alright. Okay, I guess we can bounce him a second time. That's great. And I barely got any support over here, unfortunately enough, so don't really know what to do as I over-aggressed, and now one of my guys is already dead, so what I can do is I can just barely poke right here and maybe just bait this guy in any way, shape, or form. Otherwise, he's just going to sit back right there. Let's see what he's going to do. Come on, shitter. There we go, and we angled it perfectly right there, so alright, and then we're just going to wait for him once again to, oh, I guess over-aggress, which he did, but I didn't pin him at him. Let's see if I can out-trade this guy. Okay, and then he hits that. Oh my gosh, bro. I definitely did not play that right. Alright, so now he has the upper hand over me, pretty much. Unless if I can just bait another shell from him in that aspect. That's the only other way that I can get away with that. There we go. Okay, I played that right, though. And he angles the turret. Perfect, bro. Well, unfortunately for him, didn't really escalate on his behalf. And I know that there's a Yag back over here, so I want to be careful. Wait to reload my 2 shells. 1. Beautiful. Okay, so I see 1 Yag. Where's the other at, though? So, got both of our shells loaded back in our clip, so maybe I can take a shot. Or I can just low it, apparently. Second shot registers, though. That's 3,100 damage right there. Oh, so the other Yag just clearly outspotted off the back, which is amazing. Which I probably think he's going to poke that again. So the other Yag is a little bit down low, so... 1. 2. Unfortunately, my dad gets cleared, however. And we are in a little bit of a pickle situation. Which, if I get pecked by the Yak, I'm probably done for. I don't know. Let's see if I can maybe get some pot shots now that the 183 is moving on up over here. That's great. That's unfortunate. He's gonna come for me too, I just know it. Oh, and I didn't even track him, which is great. Yeah, 4,600 damage, although. That was a heck of a farm fest. Just 2k away, unfortunately enough, but this team was just absolutely dog water, bro. At least we're starting us off strong. And I thought my game was going to crash again. Unfortunately, it didn't, so... It wasn't necessarily a high stake, but it was a pretty decent game. I had quite the farm fest, I'm not going to lie. The only way I can really reliably get farm fests is if I put myself in a point to where I can basically peck enemies within a certain distance. Like, if I get myself out in, like, the middle, like, not over-aggressing too far, and if the enemies don't really push on me, or if there's, like, everybody that's bum rushing me, for example, then that way I can get pretty good farming games. I did enjoy that one whatsoever. And I'm even surprised that yesterday I managed to surpass up above 63% in terms of my win rate for yesterday. And I do hear the teams are a little bit rusty again today, like it pretty much is every day. And I know Drudels was talking about this in his stream today, is there's every day the teams are getting worse and worse. And that is generally a fact right there. Alright, so he's going to outspot them back there. I'm going to try to see if I can get these little stinkers outspotted over here. If that ends up being the case. I don't want to over-aggress again, that's the only thing. Okay, good shot right into the VK for 409. Is there anything else that they have that's going to possibly come on up over here besides him? There's the 57 Heavy who we can spot too. Nice try, VK. I don't really know why you wanted to attempt that. And you bounced me, unfortunately enough, Mr. Object, so... I'm just going to keep hold of this VK right over here, and then I'm pretty much just going to hold off this side. Because I know this object is reloading, and this guy really wants me so bad, unfortunately enough. Oh, here's the 704, to which we get a good shot into you. And apparently he over-aggresses. Yeah, we barely have any help over here, bro. Which I'm going to have to try out my best to hold this side off. We got the 60 off to the side, too. Unfortunately, didn't get a good glimpse of his vehicle whatsoever. We also got the VK. I'm just going to wait for him to maybe over-aggress his side profile just like that. Okay, and he is angling the side of his turret, so that way we can get another good solid tap into the side of his vehicle. Now the object is making a very aggressive move, I should say, so... Let's see, he doesn't really see me at the moment, which is alright. But I am a little worried about this VK. But the good news is my dad's off in the back, so... And we do have our shells reloaded, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head right on up over here. Oh, unfortunately, I don't have a good glimpse of them. Well, I did, but not really the best. Let's see. Let's go ahead and break that real quick. Did I pin him? It looks like I did. That's a beautiful shot right there, too. And now we got these guys who are literally coming right on in behind us, so I'm going to have to back on up very slowly. Should be able to get some taps into you. You don't see me, unfortunately enough. My dad's probably going to get a good tap into this pipe. There Alright, so there's one. Alright, they're just gonna allow me to reload my clip, unfortunately. Otherwise, if I could just get a solid tap into the object as well. Well, you bounced me once, which is unfortunate. VK is gonna come right on in on me, unfortunately enough. So, yeah. What in the world was our team thinking, flanking all the way to the far side? Well, we should probably still win this game because of the fact that I basically got yet another farm fest off of these guys. Basically just holding that side off. Our team basically should have this because they have the hit point advantage. If they throw this, then I wouldn't know what to say, bro. Yep, you got the object right there. Yep. Oh, Yo's over-aggressing. He's making the average NA maneuver. YOLOing. Watch, he's going to bounce him. Wow, you did it. Interesting. Oh, and you made the object miss, which is good. But you're probably going to lose a lot of hit points because of that. And majority of that has to do with the 57 heavy. Wow, we actually bounced you. Oh, look at the sparking effect that comes off the tracks. That's actually nice. That's pretty good wargaming. Yep, we definitely won this game. Without a doubt. If this Yo can play this properly. Oh, he does get the clear. That's pretty good. Alright. Nice job, guys. I'm actually surprised we actually won that. Wow. Wow, 263. You literally missed from point blank. Are you actually freaking serious, bro? Bro literally just straight up bum rushed the tight. The T-57 literally just fired and his shell went to freaking Narnia, bro. Yeah, another 4,000 damage right there. What can I say? I mean, the Rhino really does me well in certain scenarios, like I said, but we basically had the advantage of farming our enemies out for the most part. It was just unfortunate that they all just bum rushed us at the last second, but the good news is my team took care of the medium flank, so I can't really complain once again. So now we're 50%. We're probably averaging above 4,000 damage for our first two battles, which is pretty good. Can't complain about that whatsoever. I averaged like 2K today, which is bad for me normally. That is exactly what I have had today. The teams are either afraid to push or are just hiding in a flank. It's pretty much the majority of the teammates that I pursued too. I mean, I'm not going to lie on that. Alright, well, we're going to head on up over here. Because this would be a pretty decent spot to play a Rhino. Otherwise, they got a lot of death over here, I should say. Including what's going to pop on out over there. So I'm going to wait to get unspotted so I can maybe get a tap into that Rhino. I'm just going to wait for him to get outspotted again because now I'm not spotted anymore. Oh, there's a grill right there. A one good shot into his vehicle. And then we're probably just going to wait for him to poke. Otherwise, the Rhino's not looking at me. We'll just get a quick slap into him for 383. Oh my gosh, and these guys are getting absolutely raped. Let's see if he does it again. Oh, that's so cringe. That's alright, though. He did bounce me back, so... I would have thought that I had a glimpse of that little piece right there of his vehicle. But now I think he knows better, so... I would love to get a tap into this IS-7 if I get a good glimpse of him, however. Alright, so the Rhino did poke once again, and I got my 2 shots once again, so... Just gonna kind of wait for this guy maybe to come on out once again. He's looking at me. Wow, interesting. He actually wanted to outspot me. Okay, well, I'm gonna back on up then. Fortunately, my dad's getting a little kerblunkered at the moment, so... I'm gonna wait for this Rhino to maybe come on out again so I can get another pot shot. Come here, you little stinker. The thing is the Rhino has not so good camo factors to which I can outspot him any day of the week right there. Alright, so the IS-7's coming on down, so I want to go ahead and help out the E-100 to the best that I can. Not really worried about anybody that's hiding at the moment, so... Well, we got the Super Conk off to the back, too, who clearly looks like he's outspotting me. I would appreciate if you move him out in the far open. Yeah, you're not going to hit that Super Conk. Not happening on my watch, buddy. Well, one of their 183s is back there, surprisingly enough, so... I wanted to see if I get a glimpse of him, but the IS-7's out in the open, so we can get a bounce into him. Nice. Alright. Super Conk does miss me, of course. Oh, he gets cleared, unfortunately. Let's just wait for this Super Conk maybe to come out. The 4202 should have to clear on him nonetheless, so... Let's wait. Okay. Well, I guess that's not going to really work out on my favor. Rhino goes on downward and finishes him off. I really would love to get some caps into this guy, that's for dang sure. So I'm going to go around the other side because it looks like the 57 Heavy's going from around. There we go. 2 nice shots into the Rhino. 2,046 damage. We're just going to reload our 2 shells once again. Oh, and apparently the Super Conk outspots me. That's wonderful. You know what? I don't care, honestly. We got our 2 shells. We could get another pretty solid chunk of hit points out of this enemy Rhino right over there, and then just back right on up then. Well, this is probably going to be a loss nonetheless, so... 23 does bounce him, unfortunately enough. Oh, and he does back up. Let's see what these guys are going to do. Yag's going up high, and he does get the clear on the 183, which is really good. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to try to see if I can maybe clear this 183, because I got my 2 shots, and I should be okay. You better back up, bro. You better frickin' back up. Oh. No! We had the angle too, bruh. That's so cringe. Alright, well, I'm going to go take care of this Rhino real quick. Because I know he is a threat. Against my 57 Heavy. Unfortunately, it looks like he's going to lose that trade. Come on. Faster. I know I should have him. Oh my god, bro. Okay, thank you, RNG. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, bro. I was gonna say... Well, this is not going to be 6,000 damage if I play this properly against this Super Conqueror, so... What I'm going to reliably do is, I think I'm probably just going to wait for him. Because I know that he's a one-shot. Or no, he's not a one-shot. He's pretty healthy if I'm not going to be mistaken. There he is. That is a beautiful shot right there. Let's get a second shot into him nonetheless. Alright, and then we're just going to move forward just a bit. Alright. Well, the Super Conk is kind of playing this a little wrong because he's just going to give me the opportunity to reload both of the shells in my clip. Not that it would make a difference whatsoever. Just going to bait him whatsoever. Yep. And that's going to give me the opportunity to get another farm into him. Just like that. Honestly, could care less. And now you're dead. Taking advantage of the Rhino is something that a lot of players... Or, okay, I guess I can bounce him. Okay. So I was going to say, bro, like, what? Oh, man. That was a rat bounce. I don't even know how that even registered amongst Wargaming's behalf. That was a heat shell, too. Hey, 5316. Well, not 6K, but very close. We're getting warmer every single time, bro. We're getting warmer. We're getting warmer, okay? It's all because of the luck I have with my dad. It's all because of the luck I'm having with my dad. It's good stuff. I mean, him being in the 183 is definitely something else. Well, he's going to transition over to the 777 now. Teams are either afraid... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Clutch time. Game over. I'm kind of trying to do the Halo impression. Hello, Lemon. How you doing, good sir? Of course, they have Origin in T100, the most rat frickin' tank ever. so happy I got that bounce, though, from the Super Conk. If he didn't bounce me, then I was dead. Guarantee. If Wargaming screwed me on that RNG schematic right there, which I don't even know how that bounced. That was 100% pen right there. They just wanted to bless my enemy with the victory instead of me. I don't know why, but I can't complain, though. Alright, so he's moseying on down. My dad's going to stay put right there. I'm just going to kind of wait right along over here to see what they have that's going to poke. Looks like that they possibly have nobody that's going to be going towards the right side, so I want to kind of be careful on this. Okay, so Grill's over there. Alright, so they're kind of over-aggressing just a little bit. I kind of want to be careful along the lines of that. In case if they have anything like a BZ right off in the backside of the map. So I'm sure we're going to move up just a tiny bit. They got 3 tank destroyers, by the way. To which I knew already something was probably already out spotting me, so. The T-100 did move. Alright, we're going to move on up then. My dad gets a nice shot into the T-100, so we're going to mosey our way on upwards over here because they're pretty much all barricading themselves at the moment. Okay, he hits that. Interesting. That is a beautiful shot right into the T-100. Wasn't aiming in on me, too, I should say. Oh, be careful. I'm not going to poke a 1-2-1. Okay. Good. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, the good thing is that this is an autoloader, so that way... Let's go, guys. Let's get it, fellas. Just be careful, though. Never know what could be lurking back there. Okay, that was just on me. I'm going to back on up, so that way I don't risk taking the breath of a hit from a TD or anything like that. Unless if we get them out spotted, which is possibly not going to be the case. Yeah, that's what I feared right there. My dad got plucked for 575, and that was definitely from the... Oh, there was a grill. Interesting. Oh, and this grill's cooked. Or not, because apparently my freaking RNG again. That's crazy, bro. I'm not mad, though. I don't care. The girl can have it. The girl can have that free getaway, of course, but... Wide shot? Nope. Fortunately not. Ow. That's crazy, bro. Wow, and they're actually gonna win this. Wow. I'm not thoroughly surprised, bro. That's how bad my RNG leads me to the most of unfortunate downfalls, bro. Is that they want me to bounce the weakest tanks in the game, apparently. Okay, so now that BZ is a one-shot. I'm just gonna kind of hold these guys off. I honestly don't care. They decide to poke or whatnot. I am a little worried about the T-100, though. Because he could possibly show up at any time, pretty much. That grill is a lucky son of a gun, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is a loss, bro, because apparently luck is not on our side for this battle, which is crazy. Oh, and there's the grill. Yep, literally just getting away with that. I wouldn't have lost that much hit points if he was dead already. I would not have lost that much hit points if he was dead. It's amazing how much certain players just get away with certain stuff, bro. Like, it's incredible. Yeah, you better freaking die, bro. Freaking bozo. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous, bro. Yep. I don't even care, bro. Amazing game. And I think I still carried, if I'm not going to be mistaken. Yeah, 2,500, block 1,900 along the lines of that. Yep, I still carried. I still freaking carry, that's without a doubt. Alright, I'm gonna play the WZ121. Well, it was fun while it lasted, unfortunately. I had some pretty fun games in the Rhino, but the teams are just still shitty. I need a poop. Poops! Duck autocorrect? Oh my gosh, bro. Autocorrect on phone is crazy. I got a 121 as well. What do they got along the lines of that? That is the only medium they have. So, it's a good thing he's coming with us. So, beautiful shot into the 121. What does this guy think he's gonna do, huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna move up just a bit. Alright, so the 9 colors is over there. Let's see what bro's about to do. He's over here too. Gonna give me the opportunity to back on up all the way. Yep. Good idea, bro. Oh, we got our 60 over here too. Unfortunate. Let's see, you're gonna do it again, bro? Oh, what? Yeah, I can't hit the hatch any day of the week, bro. It's not like he's gonna do it again, unfortunately. It's not like he's gonna do that again. Oh, he's gonna yellow me now. Yep, here it comes. I'm gonna get no help. Oh, and you still bounce me, unfortunately enough. Look at this, I'm gonna get no help. Yep. What a great game this is, bro. Yeah, I'm done tuning, bro. I can't do this anymore. Unfortunately, this is so bad. Just everybody going one single direction again. It happens every freaking time now. Like, everybody's doing it. I don't know why. I can't stand those. Over-aggressing while my team sits back. That's wonderful, bro. What's the point of having teammates when all you have to do is rely on yourself to deal damage to your enemies? We're stacked on mediums in this one. Just gonna wait. See what they're gonna have. no gun depression. Oh, look at that. They're all just sitting over there. Okay. Alright, E50. Well, you're going to take some more hits from me. That is, if I can have a reasonably good amount of gun depression game, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm just going to bail. Because apparently nobody wants to come on out there. That is crazy that I hit that. Pitbull's already dead. I'm going to stay back and then farm out this concept. Beautiful. Looks like these guys might over-aggress too. Yep, which it looks like they are. Comes their bat chat over there. I don't know where that shell went, but okay. Spot him through there? I guess I could. .444. Move up just a little bit.
It off, I want it.
That's crazy.
35.
Why did the heavies go freaking medium side? Like, why did they do that?
I saw them do that, and then we went around and took out that object, and then I kept fucking up the. I killed the yo, and then I kept fucking up the chieftain as he was running across, and then I went in and finished off the AMC or the whatever that.
I was getting pecked off by everybody, and everybody sat back and didn't even help me.
I couldn't do anything as I was sitting across the pond right there on the little lakeside, and none of them were poking out. So I said, "Fuck it, they're weak on the right side," so I went that way.
I saw the WZ going in towards the left side, and they still all went to the right. Like, why would they do that? Like, it's crazy.
Well, there were two on our side. We took them out, and then we got in behind them. You saw me climb up on the hill there. I was pecking them from right there.
Yep.
On the side of the hill.
I made a bad play, or I made a bad judgment.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, Zach, get back, run.
I couldn't, though. That's the problem.
No, there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, there was a chieftain up on the hill who was pecking me off continuously. Then the Kron comes in last second.
Yeah, actually, that's who I fucked. I fucked him up trying to make a run for the far right side.
Yeah.
I hit him from behind and lit him on fire.
This game is just terrible.
Well, we would have completely slaughtered them if you would come right with me. We would have just mowed them over.
Yeah, then I do 4K the next battle in the T100. This tank is fun.
Well, I told you, so I think it's the best tank.
I sit behind bushes and then I move to different spots. That's what I do.
Yeah, honey.
Oh my gosh, anyways. Ow, my legs. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry guys, I had a leg session to do yesterday. My legs are freaking killing me. Like big time. AMX is fast enough tank to get over there, but I don't know why that position. It doesn't have good power to weight though for its size. That's the problem. I'll go ahead and I'll play a game in it though. It's a tank I haven't played in a minute, actually. Like, the M4 is a pretty fun tank. It's just that its gun is super rat. I mean, that guy had no trouble. Actually, he bounced me once, but he had no trouble penning me after that. Are you talking about the WZ-114 or the 114 SB2? Bunkers. Got some heavies, so 3 meds, 1, 2, 3 meds on their team too. Yep, we're going right. Yep, we are going right. Just rely on gun depression for the most part. I don't know why the 54 is going to sit back. That is not a good idea on his behalf. Had a good angle on the Sherry. Just let me move myself on in here, fellas, if you don't mind. Don't want to over-aggress, though, because this Caro's coming on out. We also got some more death coming this way, too, to which I'm just going to sit back right here and then just rely on my gun depression. Yeah, he couldn't really do anything to counter that anyways. Get shot into you. Want to kind of peek at the same time, just to make sure that nobody's really coming on out towards me. Another good shot into you. When you hit your shots, this gun feels pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this gun, except when it gives me shots like that. Look at that type literally just right there. Yeah, you can't really do anything to pen me, bro. I hate to admit it, but I don't want to over-aggress, though, yeah, because of that. I don't know where this E75 is going, though, however. Oh, so he's going all the way around, unfortunately enough, so... Get that big ol' hatch of yours. There we go. Nice pen into you. I'm going to back down just a little bit because the Kron is coming on over, and I'm about to get pecked. Sheridan's coming on through as well. Gonna go ahead and plop on the reactive. Beautiful. 375 only out of his vehicle. This tank is stupid for having the reactive just to deduct those hit points off, but able to get a nice tap into you. I honestly could care less about this guy over here. To which I'm in a little bit of a pickle now because this guy's reliably just coming after me. Yep. Nice job, 268. All of that just to bounce me. Of course, it's not going to bless me with a high roll whatsoever. Oh, I guess it did. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, and the E75 max rolls me too. Alright, we're just going to angle the gun right on at you. You're probably going to pen me nonetheless. Just going to try to play gunsies with you. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. This is the way pretty much to get away out of a lot of situations, is by playing gunsies. Nice job, guys. Okay. Pretty solid game. M4 gun is like a derpy gun. The hatch is pretty massive too. Except when you rely on hold down capabilities, because that's really what's the strongest point of the vehicle. It hides the hatches when you rely on the 9 degrees of gun depression, and you can take advantage over many aspects using it. That was a pretty solid game right there. The WZ-114, I do have that tank, by the way, so we're going to go ahead and do that then. Here, get the 114 out of the way. Keep up the requests if you guys would like as well. Of course, tier 10s. Why not? tank does have hit points that surpass that of some tier 10s. Like, look at that, I'm almost as much as the IS-4 for a tier 9. Which is freaking insane. The only thing is, this gun is really derpy. The maneuverability is a little bit lackluster because of how much armor this thing has. And its hatch is vulnerable even when using gun depression. Yep, and you can kind of see this. Yep, that 95E6 just demonstrated a very solid example indicating such purpose, so I'm just going to back on up then. Let's try. Kind of crazy that he has much of a ginormous hatch than I do. That was a bad move on my behalf. And apparently our IS-7 YOLO'd and died, so it's a loss. 100%. And now my team's just allowing this 95E6 to push on upwards over here, and then now I gotta deal with the flank over here, so... This is impressive. Of what I have to deal with. So, I'm just gonna wait for these guys. Yep, I knew it. I'm gonna 507 slap into you, but it's not gonna make a difference because I have no support whatsoever, and my team is not really going to do anything to help me counter this thing. Yep. And they destroyed my ammo rack, which means that I can't reliably get my third tap in. Yeah, this is a fun game, guys. Look at my team. They all decided just to go over towards middle. Nobody wanted to contribute in going left. That's amazing, bro. This is a fun game when nobody knows what they're doing. This is a really fun game. This game is the best freaking game ever, especially when you die in a minute. See, this is the reason why I don't really get as much Farm Fest no more, is because the game's not even fun, especially when you don't have support. Everybody nowadays just freaking bum rushes and goes one single direction. This is the NA server at its finest. In this current meta, it's pretty much optional that a lot of the guys would end up going medium side in their heavies. It's a really nice super heavy. It never does me well, though, which is the problem. I'm not a fan of the 114, bro. Oh my god, why did I shoot that? Yeah, E100, I'm just gonna let you take the hit off the grill, otherwise if this VZ moves up forward even more. I don't know if he's gonna sit there the whole entire time, but it looks like we got some bigger matters on our hands than to deal with over here. So, I'm just gonna go right at this concept then. Otherwise, if the neon's like right there. I'm just gonna be extremely cautious going at this concept then. Yep, I knew it. This will be a farm fest for me. Nice. He's gonna go after me too. Can you anyway? And he bounced me, unfortunately enough. Come on, guys. Why are we not coming after this guy? What are we doing? There's a 550 max roll. The good thing about being in a heavy is I have hit points, and this guy basically just screwed himself. I'm not gonna poke that though, because... Nope, and he bounced me. Doesn't make a difference. Probably dead here at this point. Because we just allowed them to flank us, pretty much, for the most part. And, okay, he's dead. That's good. Okay. I cannot even pen a BZ's hatch to save my life nowadays, so... Oh my gosh, that is insane, bro. How I freaking whipped that on the 268, which is insane. Yep, and I can't even pen the corner cutout on him. Even better. Who knows why you angled that in the first place? Oh, you really wanted to yellow me so bad. Well, you couldn't get away with it, unfortunately, good sir. I was probably gonna get the clear on him, but that's alright. Someone was trash talking me earlier, then he asked to 1v1. Yeah. Those types of people are just too greedy. They think that they're better than everybody else, that's why. Oh well. 5A, pretty good game. I'm gonna play my beast next. The iconic is 4. Six owed him. Yep, that's what they get. Imagine if Blitz did wagers. That would be hilarious. If so, I'd partake in them. Make some extra cash along my part-time job. They do that for games like 2K and Call of Duty. I don't even know if they do it for World of Tanks PC, on the other hand. Probably not, because it's not really as relevant as 2K and COD. Okay, so there's a grill right there. I freaking hate when that does that. They got double K91s too, which is crazy. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Okay, not even poking. Insane. Unless if he changes his mind. Oh, 4005. Otherwise, I want to wait for this Power to come on out then. Wherever he could be. Yeah, we're probably cooked. This is another one of those weird situations where nobody wants to contribute in poking. Yep, 50B's dead. I'm out of here, bro. I'm freaking gone. I'm not dealing with this. Just be careful, guys. Don't do anything freaking stupid like this 54 is doing, and apparently it's going to take 4 hits from a 405. Okay. I guess that works. He's not even going to back up? Damn, like, what is there to hit? Like, what in the world, bro? Oh my god, and he destroyed my gun. That's insane, bro. What a lucky shot. See if I can hit this Hori through here. Otherwise, if not, then I'm just gonna wait. Okay, the grill's dead. That's good. Come back on up. Oh my god, and the 1-2-1's back there too, bro. Oh wow, I hit that too. Insane. Yep. That's alright. I could still count that as a win in my book, because apparently I basically had a farm fest and everything right there, but that guy's getting reported for saying kill yourself, everything like that. Just gotta wait for that notification to pop up, so he's getting reported. And I carried him too, which is hilarious. Yep. Say goodbye to your account, bozo. Check your DMs, but shush. Oh my gosh, another logo, of course. Oh, I spoiled it. Whoopsie. Yep, Florian, I'm quitting it if I lose this game. I'm quitting Blitz forever. I'm going into retirement. It's official. Why would you put your reactive armor on already, 50V? Like, what's the point of that? You're welcome, Lemon. I appreciate you. Not really sure what that guy's big brain idea was. Wow, and it doesn't even register this as the base cap? That's crazy. Really sure why this doesn't register game. Okay. Okay. And he's getting plucked. Amazing stuff. Alright, 100's coming on out. Here's the Bosch. That is a very interesting bounce. Oh my gosh, and I had this E100 too. Actually, he's going to continue to poke. Luckily, I didn't bounce that time. I wonder what this guy's doing. I was going to say, because I could probably peck him off, but probably not. With a heat shell too, right into the turret. Nice job. Okay. There's the Yag. Thing. I want this Foch to poke again. That's what I want him to do. He's dead. Please angle. Of course you're not gonna angle. Please. Okay. Oh, I guess that works. Nobody wants to get plucked, apparently. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, how? Wow, and I hit that too. Yep. Comp players don't need to play for pubs. I'm not one of them, Utal, so you're in the wrong stream for that matter, brother. I only play this shit for fun. I don't give a frick about comp, anything like that anymore, because it's dead. Nobody fricking cares or bothers to watch it. I don't feel like playing too much today, so I'm probably just going to end it off when it hits an hour. This game freaking sucks. Saw this little stinker trying to peck us off. What do you think you're trying to do, Object? You're trying to be cute? He hits that too. Wow, amazing. Look at this. E100 right there, too. Yep, getting at him. Can't really do anything to these guys. This is great. This is a fantastic game right here, I should say. Yep. Wants to go for me. That's amazing. Still wants to go for me, apparently. I don't know why. That's crazy. You wanna try that again, bro? E100's apparently pushing this. I don't know why. Yep. It's a fun game, guys. This is a really fun game. Especially since everybody really wants to try to be so good. I'm gonna go back around. This game loves me, bro. Yeah, I'm probably done for the night. I can't take the teams anymore. This is how bad it is, bro. This is what I mean. The game is bad, the teams are trash, everything, bro. Alright, ending it off early today. I do not care otherwise. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to join the Discord, first link in the description. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss out on any new videos or streams. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.